Hey you guys, Ruby of Blue here, and welcome back to the third and final part of my Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough. So we are going to be finishing off the game today with the two last endings and then the last story. If I understand how to unlock the last story correctly. Hope I do. Anyway, hope you guys are having a not shitty Monday. I hope you had a good weekend and rested up. Let's just begin with some good old Shadow the Hedgie. Shadow the Hedge Fund. I hope we don't get a repeat of the technical difficulties from yesterday. I think I solved the problem. I think I figured out what was the issue. Alright, so we only have two endings to go through left. Let me just make sure we do. Yay, so... Yep, we did, I think it defaults to A for the ones we even haven't done. Weird. Okay, so we haven't done semi-dark, and we have not done semi-hero. Or, no. We haven't done dark, neutral dark, and we haven't done semi-hero hero. So those are the ones we're going to be going for today. So I'm just wondering, should I do the semi-dark any differently than I did? Should I do the neutral dark any different than I did the neutral hero on the last stream? That was the last one we did. Let's go dark to neutral to, I might need to factor in which ones I haven't done yet. No, I've unlocked all the levels. Let's go dark, hero? Is this hero? I think it's hero. Not sure. It might be neutral. The most random storyline possible. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna try to change it up from the last one I'm going to be doing though, so I need to keep that in mind. Which one is this one? This is the arc, right? This is the flashback mission. Ooh, we haven't done the hero mission on Air Force yet, Air Raid yet. I wonder how that would lead into the last one. Okay, so let's go dark, hero, dark, neutral, hero, dark. It's nonsensical and it doesn't make much sense, but the game gives us the freedom to do so. So let's go. We're gonna skip the opening cutscene, but we are gonna watch it again once we do the last ending route, which I consider canon. And look at that, perfect performance, nothing to worry about. That's because I'm using an older version of Dolphin rather than using the 5.0 version. Okay, so if you're confused as to what's going on, basically Shadow has amnesia, it's eating him from the inside out. You can read the description if you don't want to hear me talk about this. And an alien force has begun invading, and Black Doom contacts Shadow and tells him to complete a promise for him, not understanding that Shadow seems to have amnesia. And collect the Chaos Emeralds for him, but Shadow, having this call to action, realizes he can wish upon the Chaos Emeralds for his lost memories back, and so whether he's working for Black Doom or not, he's going to get the Chaos Emeralds to learn about his past. Alright, so we're gonna do Dark here. I don't need your sass, Sonic, get away. So, I don't think I should even usually, with all the other playthroughs of this game, I try to headcanon Shadow's mentality while going through it all. And explain what I thought Shadow's reasoning would be for all the routes I took, but I'm not sure if I can come up with a reasoning for this one. I guess I'll try. I guess I'll just say that Shadow is so desperate that he's willing to listen to Black Doom, or maybe he even feels some kind of intrinsic connection to him, and so he's willing to listen to him even if it means killing humans and robots, and killing gun troops and gun robots. It's a good thing that Westopolis is one of the best levels in the game, considering you have to go through it multiple times. Woo! Chaos Blast, just for the hell of it. Shadow's a pretty ballerina, didn't you know? We have yet to get into this vehicle. Let's just get in it so we can just show it off. So yeah, pretty fucking pointless, except that you're immune to damage and you can run through rubble. And apparently splatter everybody. The only vehicles I use in this game are pretty much the mandatory ones, like the air disc and the Black Hawks. How do I get out? Get out. And the jumping machines. Other than that, I don't bother with the vehicles at all in this game. Hey, Lucas. I really hope I don't have to complete every mission for every level to unlock the last story, because that would take a while. Hello, Kevlar. Hello, Muhammad. We will watch this. We'll rewatch all the cutscenes once I do the next story, which I consider the canon one. I don't think that. This is the second to last path that we're going to be doing, Lucas. Right now, we're going for neutral dark. The last canon ending that I consider, the ending I prefer and that I consider canon, is the semi-hero hero ending. Mudon. I think it's just having listened to all the Japanese voices for this long, I think it's worth noting that the casting for the adventure games in English, I have to appreciate it because they actually chose the actors based on how similarly they sounded to the original voices. If you listen to Ryan Drummond in SA2 at least, and Heroes, he sounds near identical to Junichi Kanemaru. And David Humphrey's Shadow sounds identical to this Shadow's voice. So I think they did a really good job with the casting in the adventure games dubs. Acting direction could have been better, at least for SA1. But hey, they put in the effort to match up to the original voices, which is why I can actually stomach playing the adventure games in English. I mean, I did grow up playing them in English after all. Ooh, Rouge. So Rouge serves a good excuse as to why we would do the hero mission here, because Rouge is basically Shadow's only friend other than Omega at this point in the story. So if he's likely to listen to anybody other than Black Arms, it's going to be Rouge, and so that's what we're going to do. If she asks for Shadow's help, then he's most likely to oblige, considering the bond they built in Heroes. Alright, so is this a neutral mission or hero? Yeah, it's a hero mission. You just need to get to the end of the stage, get the Chaos Emerald. Yo, give me your gun. You like Shadow's horizontal pole dance? Maybe he really is destined to be a stripper. Just in new and unique ways. Yeah, smash him up! I really hate to tick off gun, but it looks like that's our only way across. Now that was sweet, Shadow! Hey, Shadow, what's up? It looks like these black aliens really mean business. Let's you and me show them a thing or two. You mean that terrible dubbing, Adam? I'm going for the neutral dark ending, Kita. Kita, I will hunt you down and I will eliminate you. I don't like Roger Craig Smith as Sonic either. Whereas Jason Griffith sounds really dorky and sounds really retarded. Roger Craig Smith sounds like a total dude, bro, and I'm a hipster. Self-referential jokes. Baldy McNose hair. Yeah, I think that is true. If you plug a second controller into the slot, you can the other player can control the ally character. I don't know if that can happen with Black Doom though. I don't know if this cutscene is really relevant to our route. It'll replay once we come back. Our level route is gonna look completely retarded once we're done with this ending. The biggest problem I have with Roger Craig Smith's Sonic is it just sounds too fake. And too much of a departure. I know, Adam. It's the funniest thing about this game's localization. It's the first game that has the 4Kids voice cast, but it's like the reverse of 4Kids in that it makes it more edgy than the original. The localization definitely did not do this game any favors. Okay, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go dark. What do you guys think of Martin Burke's Sonic? You know, the Sonic voice actor from the OVA. So now we can get down to the real fight! The last Sonic standing will be the winner! I think he fit classic Sonic quite well. He fits Sonic in a different way than Ryan Drummond fits him. They're both kinda similar in how they approach Sonic, but it's different. Martin Burke's Sonic is more snarky and justice, like concerned with like justice, and Ryan Drummond's Sonic is more energetic and rebellious. You should consider how the way classic Sonic was portrayed in the OVA was how he was it's how he was envisioned by like Sonic Team at the time. Like the OVA actually had input from the creators when writing it, which is something you can't say for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog or the other things where Jaleel White voiced Sonic. So then you want to compare the OVA Sonic to Generations classic Sonic, and they're just like not the same at all. I just get so butthurt over Generations' misportrayal, if that's a word, of classic Sonic. I would have loved, I for one would have absolutely adored if, well, not adored, it would have been interesting at the very least if they got Martin Burke to voice classic Sonic and had classic Sonic's personality from the OVA. I kind of like to imagine classic Sonic as being like really insecure and snarky compared to his older version featured in Sonic Adventure. And I kind of like to imagine it's because he matured up a little and became more sure of himself and wasn't so intimidated by and threatened by Eggman anymore. I hope I didn't skip over anything while I was monologuing there. I kind of like to imagine that after all of Sonic's exploits in the classic games, that's how he developed his really cocky arrogance in the adventure games. But then he's sort of taken back a notch by Shadow's appearance in SA2. and he learns to be a little bit more humble in that game, in that he asks Knuckles for help whenever he can't save Tails and Amy because he has to go put the fake Chaos Emerald in the cannon's core. Yeah, here we go. I went the wrong route. Die, gold robot. Gold beetle. Exactly, got him. Damn it, I missed a lot of them on in my monologue. Ah! Careful. There you are, you bastards. Four more. Oh, I think I know where I missed some. Because I sped over this section. Shit, there's one more. Yeah, I've only played the first mystery dungeon. There you are. Just a second, I'm gonna go turn on my fan.
人間どもの戦力など恐るるに足らん。
僕の脳裏に現れる数々の映像。それに僕を知るあの黒い軍団。一体僕の過去に何が。
シャドウよ、何を悩んでいる。
貴様。
見ろ。
You should be nicer to Black Doom's Shadow. Why doesn't he have pupils on his lower two eyes in the in-game cutscenes? Or in the pre-rendered cutscenes? He has them in the in-game cutscenes. Ah, 5-star jellyfish, hi. Going up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Alright, so let's go. We were going to go neutral here, right? Whee! Let's go, Maria. Maria can run really fucking fast. Wow. That's the hero syndrome of making every single character super overpowered. If I destroy these fires... Ah, that's a good way to get your hero gauge up. Ow, fire hurts. There aren't many ways to get the Chaos Control here, but this is one way. Getting Chaos Control in this level is probably gonna be super useful. Gotta go up here, right? Stop shooting me! Do I go this way? I don't know, but there's fire here that needs attending to. You used to always run so quickly along this slope, remember? Oh, Shadow's gonna shank a bitch. Oh, Jesus. I almost jumped outside the map there. Yeah! Look at Shadow with that knife. Oh, that was awesome. That was super useful. Hello, Extreme Lucario.
完璧だ。
こちらマンティス正体ヘビードッグ、逃走中のターゲットと少女を発見。これより両名の始末を開始する。何？
お願い、シャドウ。
I'm surprised they actually managed to get an E10 rating out of this game. Considering the localization, I mean.
醜い人間どもめ、僕の前から消え失せろ。こちらヘビードッグ、これよりターゲットの強制排除を開始する。
さあ行け。罪深き人間どもに制裁を与えるのだ。奴の武器を奪い、徹底的に破壊。
I will obliterate your ass.
エネルギー充電完了。粒子放射砲発射。
空中機雷がお前の銃撃を邪魔するいわば防御壁。
マンティス正体ヘビードッグから本部へ。依然ターゲットと交戦中。至急応援頼む。粒子放射砲エネルギー充電開始。
奴の武装を剥がせば、それはお前の武器となるだ。
粒子放射砲エネルギー充電開始。機体がうわー。
マリアを傷つける愚かな人間め、僕らの前から消え失せろ。ふん、完璧だ。
閣下、まもなく脱出艇の準備が整います。お急ぎください。
またしても私はこの国を守れなかった。
まだです。まだ終わ
Don't feel too bad about it, White Obama. Eggman and Black Doom isn't something the Black Obama could deal with either.
閣下はその後の国家復興を
I
考えてく
love
ださい。
you, 1X Blaster.
そうだな、君の言う通りだ。どんな状況であっても決して最後まで諦めない。それを彼らに教えられていた。
さあ、お急ぎください。
If the president isn't featured in some capacity in Sonic Forces, then that doesn't make any sense because Eggman's taken over the whole world. And the whole world means his country as well, so he should be involved with the plot of Forces. At least mentioned in passing. Also, if Gun isn't involved in Forces in some way at all, then that's just stupid because they're either America's, the Sonic World's version of America's military, or they're the unified Earth's military. So if Gun isn't involved in some capacity in Sonic Forces, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, we gotta do the hero mission here now, because I don't know. Our route here doesn't make much sense. I didn't kill the other two back there, did I? I guess we have to assume now that Shadow would realize that Maria wouldn't want him siding with the black aliens. And he's personally sick of them himself, so he's taking matters into his own hands with them.
三角飛びで壁にくっついている間はそのまま前に走ることもできるんだよ。でもこれはシークレットキーだよ。これを集めればどこかのドアが開くんだ。
さあ行け。
A little too late for that, huh, Adam? Short of a reboot, considering humans have been central to the story of Sonic for, what is it, over a decade now. Little too late to shift gears on that unless you want to completely reboot the entire series. If people don't like humans being in their Sonic games, in the Sonic games, I'm afraid you're playing the wrong series, since they've always been in the fucking Sonic series. And they've always been important to the stories in some capacity. Hate to say, if you hate humans in Sonic, you're playing the wrong series. Sonic's world is all about how the Anthro characters stand out in the human world. It's supposed to be like the reverse of Mario, where Mario is a human in a fantasy, fantastical world, and the Sonic characters are fantasy characters in a human world. Although it's still it's still a fantastical, stylized version of Earth to some extent. Although Mario Odyssey, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're throwing that on its head. Ah, that wasn't thin enough. I don't even know what to do here. No matter what I do here, I'm gonna get hurt by the rail. Maybe I should touch the hint bubble, but nah. I'm too good for that. I'm fucking shooting aliens here! Oh my god, these gun robots. It shot Tails too, it shot an 8-year-old fox boy. You heartless bastards. Die, Bara aliens! Oh, sorry, Tails. I really hope there weren't any black aliens on that path. Oh god, what is this? This looks sketchy as fuck, and I'm not going that way. Come on, Tails, let's fuck this guy up. Would you stop shooting at me while I'm trying to clear your goddamn base? Stop it! I'm going to shove this sword up your beetle ass! Only one left? What did he just say there? I will protect something. Mamotte miseru. What are we doing from now? Where are we going?
なるほど、そういうことか。かつて究極を名乗った黒いハリネズミ、シャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグは死んだ。僕はそのコピー。ドクター・エッグマンが作り上げたアンドロイドというわけか。
Wait, how do you know about the android, Shadow? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you saw it in that boss fight in the Rail Canyon in Heroes. Okay, so that was kind of a random realization to come to. That's the nature of a a choose-your-own-adventure, any choose-your-own-adventure story, 5-star Jellyfish. Alright, so dark ending here. Okay, so what do I gotta do here? Blow this up? Kind of weird. What was the explanation he gave for blowing this up? Oh, activating it, not blowing it up. Ah, lava! Oh, he's flooding the base with lava, so Gun will have a harder time maneuvering around it. Oh god. Ugh, I don't like lava! I need a gun, Eggman! Calm your tits. Calm your golden tits. I'm gonna go down instead. Alright, so the... fuck. Well, yeah, 5-star Jellyfish. That's the premise of the game. If you don't like it, don't play it. Ah! That way it doesn't look good, so I'm not going that way.
ことつかんのか。この溶岩防御装置をすべて起動すれば、わしの口を守るが完璧になる。2番目の装置が動き出したぞ。だが安心せい。マグマが上昇し
Shadow thinks he's a robot because he has the memories of dying in Sonic Adventure 2, and yet he also noticed all of the Shadow androids in Sonic Heroes. So he's just coming to a conclusion based off of that, even if it is wrong, because he is the real one. And even if he's not the real Shadow, he still harbors his memories and personality, so even if he does have a different body, he's still the same Shadow. So, in this ending path, Shadow's mistaken, but it's understandable how he comes to his conclusion. Oh god. Ah! Okay, no. No. Eggman, what do you want me to do? This way? This has to be one of my favorite Eggman bases. I like Sonic levels that have lava. The Sonic levels that have lava in them tend to be some of the best. Like, Red Mountain, Lava Reef Zone, this, Crisis City, and, what was the other one? Flame Shelter? Maybe that one wasn't good, but it had an awesome music track. Ah! Oh, by the way, Shadow's reasoning as to why he's helping out Eggman here is because he doesn't want Gun to get their hands on Eggman before he can. Bruh. Doing the dark mission changes up this mission's format completely, because it just floods the entire base with lava. I don't think that's quite the ideal security measure, Eggman, unless your base and robots are immune to lava.
Doctor は僕の真実を知る存在。誰にも手出しはさせない。
The doctor is mine. Nobody else will have him.
完璧だ。
でかしたぞ、シャドウアンドロイドよ。さすが究極と言われたあのシャドウを真似て作っただけのことはある。では早速エメラルドを渡してもらおうかの。
断る。
はあ？
これは貴様に渡すために集めたのではない。貴様を潰すためだ。
貴様メカの分際で主人であるこのわしに逆らおうというのか？いや我慢ならん。ドクターエッグマン様の力思い知らせてくれる。貴様ら二人揃ってこの最強無差別破壊メガでスクラップにしてくれる。
最終ターゲット確認。
Oh, Omega, you're back. I guess he's coming to join the fun. Boo. Ah, why is it so hard to get the furthest one?
邪魔する者には消えてもらう。
貴様が最後のスロットを止めればエッグマンに攻撃を与えることができる。
Oops.
エッグマンのいるコックピットを攻撃するには武器が必要だ。
Are you trying to get the true ending? Of course. I don't need rings, damn it.
わしのリングを
I like how he put in a function to give us Chaos Blast. Maybe he did that for his androids. Maybe he expected to be fighting alongside his androids and it gives Chaos Blast to them. Too bad, Doctor. This is it. This is the end.
完璧だ。
Hold up, getting the queued video of the ending ready for you.
"ついに全てのカオスエメラルドが僕の手に。
貴様作り出してやった恩をあだで解消って。
僕の名はシャドウアンドロイド。かつて究極と称されたシャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグのコピー。この奇跡の力を使い必ずやオリジナルを超えてみせる。そう、それが僕の答え。
な。
さらばだ、ドクター。
Does anybody else think that this ending should have been swapped between the... Does anybody else think the hero, or the neutral hero ending and the neutral dark ending should have been swapped? Because that was the neutral dark ending. And the neutral hero ending had Shadow declaring with Omega that he was going to have androids rule. And here, in this ending, all he says is that even if he's an android, he's going to surpass the original Shadow. So I feel like the ending should have been swapped. But then it wouldn't make much sense because Omega would be featured in the dark ending, even though you hadn't helped him. Alright, but anyway, now let's do what I consider the canon story. Oh, we unlocked the last story. That's because I already did the what I consider canon ending off screen. Alright, but that's reassuring. But let's do it. Alright, this is going to be what I consider the canon ending of Shadow the Hedgehog. The canon route. And so I'm going to be explaining my reasoning through all this. So let's go.
Shadow the Hedgehog 僕の記憶に刻まれているのはこの名と忌まわしい映像だけ
We're going to be taking this from the beginning to the end, presenting it but on its own.
僕は一体何者なのか。そして僕がマリアと呼ぶあの女、彼女は人間どもがどうなろうと僕には関係のないこと。
シャドウ間もなく約束の時が訪れる。一刻も早く我のもとに全てのカオスエメラルドを集めるのだ。
なぜ僕の名を知っている。約束とは一体。
Once again, Black Doom doesn't seem to realize that Shadow has amnesia and expects him to just follow orders as commanded.
面白い。7つ集めると奇跡を起こすというカオスエメラルド。その石に僕の答えがあるというのなら必ずや手に入れてみせる。
If you guys remember correctly, the Chaos Emeralds, if they're wished upon, can grant a miracle. So Shadow then takes that to mean that if he wishes upon them, he can get his lost memories back. If he wishes for his lost memories. Alright, so let me just take a second to confirm what route I'm going to be taking. Give me a second here. Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, so Shadow is called to action. He's not much interested in obeying whatever that creature said, but given the possibility being brought up that he could use the Chaos Emerald's miracle powers for his to get his lost memories back, he'll jump at the chance. So let's go. And I have a feeling he's personally disgusted by these black creatures and doesn't much appreciate being ordered around by this random person. I'm kind of wondering if I should go the neutral or hero route here. I'm not entirely decided on that, so I'm just killing them all here just for insurance. I imagine here that Shadow has a lot more reason to trust and go along with what Sonic wants than what Black Doom wants, considering he helped him to defeat Metal Sonic. And that after Heroes, I bet Shadow... After Heroes, Shadow has a disposition towards justice, having defeated Metal Sonic and allied with Rouge. So I think he's less likely to go along with what Black Doom says here, and more likely to ally with the rest of the heroes, considering he did it in the last game. Sonic got hurt by that too. Okay, here I'm kind of wondering if I should do the neutral mission or the hero mission here. I am split here. I have not entirely decided. I'm gonna end up in Circus Park in any case. Whew, tough decision. Flip a coin. Let's go neutral, because I think the cutscene after neutral serves the story better.
全てのエメラルドを手に入れ、必ず真実を見つけてみせる。完璧だ。
世界の主要6都市に突如出現した正体不明のテロリスト集団黒の軍団の攻撃によって各地で深刻な被害が発生しております。中でも我が軍の兵力が最も手薄だったウエストポリスの都市部はほぼ壊滅状態とのこと。なお未確認情報ですが、ウエストポリスにて黒いハリネズミを目撃したとの報告が。
シャドウ、黒いハリネズミを発見次第黒の軍団ともども即刻始末せよ。
しかし彼は以前。
構わん、奴は我らの敵。これは命令だ。 私は騙されんぞ。必ずこの手で息の根を止めてやる。
我が命令に背いたな、シャドウ。
誰の命令にも従うつもりはない。エメラルドは僕のやり方で集めてみせる。
己の立場を理解していないようだな、シャドウ。あのプロフェッサー・ジェラルドに過去の記憶を消されでもしたか。
プロフェッサー
You're mistaken about that, Black Gloom. It wasn't Gerald that erased Shadow's memories.
親のなすらを覚えていないとはな。
何
いずれにせよ、我が命令に背いた罪、その身にしかと刻み込むがいい。
Black Doom seems to be unaware of the events that transpired in SA2. So I think that cutscene better serves the story than the hero route. It exposes more to the audience. It mentions Professor Gerald.
ここはどうやら奴の力を少々見くびっていたようだ。だがこれではっきりした。奴らの進む先に僕の答えはある。
Shadow is the kind of Songgal, Shadow is the kind of person who, if you order him to do something, he'll immediately won't listen to you and he'll write you off. But if you ask him super nicely, the nice guy inside of him will oblige. Okay, so now, after along the same train of thought, after Black Doom orders Shadow around there and teleports him to this place, Shadow is personally offended by Black Doom and annoyed by the black creatures, and so now he's deliberately taking their destruction into his own hands. In Westopolis, I actually did a combination of neutral and hero there, where he goes after the black arms exclusively, but he still did the neutral mission. So it was kind of a neutral hero thing I did with Westopolis while still going the neutral route. But now he does not like the black arms at all. He's just disgusted by them and has no sympathies for Black Doom at all. Pew, 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 pew. Wow, that didn't get me far. So once again, like I said before, I'm guessing this place is located semi-nearby to Angel Island, and Knuckles noticed all of the commotion that was going on over here, so he went to go check it out. And so so I can accept that Knuckles might be here. Ah! There wasn't anything to homing attack there, because Knuckles killed it. Actually, let's use the unlockable weapons here. I got a fucking katana. Screw off, Black Doom. You teleported me to the middle of nowhere. You think I'm gonna do your bidding?
見つけ出しその力を解放して失敗は許さん。行けよ。
変わった形の神殿だな。鳥をかたどっている。
赤い針だ。
また軍の兵士たちだ。被害は加えるなよ。うわっ、やるじゃねえか。またら口ほどにもねえやつらだ。やってやるぜ。
I will get you soon, Black Bat. Soon. Soon. You will face my wrath. Why are these platforms moving so slow, goddammit? I think I had enough of the slow-moving platforms since Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Got it, Sega? I mean, there's still a worm alive, but okay. Did he just say he can't forgive these guys or whatever? So given that Shadow has a disposition towards the bad guy or towards the good guys already because of Sonic Heroes, I think this is the most logical route for him to take. Based on his character. With amnesia.
たった今届きました連邦情報局からの報告によりますと、ウエストポリス地区を占拠したテロリスト黒の軍団は軍の交戦により撤退。未だ交戦中の5都市においても我が軍優勢との情報が入っております。また情報局のメインコンピューターが何者かにハッキングされたとの報告があり、連邦捜査局では今回のテロ事件と同一グループの犯行とみて捜査しております。
各長官に伝えてくれ。我が連邦国は決してテロには屈しないと。
かしこまりました。
He kind of looks like a younger Captain Keyes.
かつて偉大な2人の英雄によって救われたこの星。彼らの功績を無駄にしないためにも。
That photo must have been taken sometime after Heroes.
必ずや我々人類の手でこの星を守りきってみせる。
So it's just neutral from here on out.
4つ目のカオスエメラルドはどこにあるというのだ。あれはこ
れが各地のリングをかき集めて建設したエッグマンのテーマパーク。なんとかしてリングを取り返さないと。
カオスエメラルド。わざわざ探し物が向こうからやってきてくれるとはな。
あ、シャドウ、見てよこれ。エッグマンが世界中のリングを奪ってこんなテーマパークを建設したんだ。 一緒にリングを取り返してくれないかな。すごいよシャドウ。
Sorry, Tails, but 8-year-old foxes should not have Chaos Emeralds without adult supervision.
シャドウ、良いところに。実は軍の奴らがわしのパークを取り壊そうとしておるらしい。あの邪魔な軍どもを片付けてはくれんか。
やめてよ。
Alright, so what shall we get out of the crate this time? Let's get what looks like a plasma pistol. Oh shit, you can call it's a target locator. You can call down laser beams like from the ones in Westopolis. Awesome.
これは移動用ロケットだよ。捕まれば遠くまで飛んでいけるんだ。エッグマンのメカがいるよ。油断しないで。ダメージを受けるとリングが減っちゃうから気をつけてね。道の先にある仕掛けは中心に勢いよく当たると一番上まで上がるんだ。てっぺんにあるボンゴを鳴らせるとリングがもらえるんだよ。うわっ！またエッグマンのメカがいるよ。リングをなくさないように気をつけてね。そうね、あんなところにも射的ゲームの表示板があるよ。ねえシャドウ、あれを使ってみたら？砲台だ、かっこいいな。うわっ、これに使われている硬化セラミックは僕は初めてなんだ。うわっ、またエッグマンのメカがいるよ。リングをなくさないように気をつけてね。見て見て、巨大なサーカステントだよ。まったくエッグマンは何を考えて。
目障りな軍どもをとっと
早く集めないと。何これ、綱渡り。おまけに火の輪っかまであるし。やっとあの変なテントから脱出できたね。シャドウ、これに乗って。
Oh, hey, Lyrical. We're doing the cannon route right now. My cannon route.
うわー、目が回る。
So I'm kind of wondering if I should go hero on, what is it? Mad Matrix? The one with SBO. I'm gonna go hero or neutral on that mission, but I don't know which.
これを使って戻ろうよ。
What should we do? If we go hero, we go to the Arc mission with Maria, but then I have to go back to the neutral mission after that.
完璧だ。
No, I'm gonna go neutral.
おいおい、まだわかんねえのかよ。このままじゃ日が暮れちまうぜ。
くれちまうぜ。
そう言われても、こういう機械物はさっぱり。
じゃあ次は僕にやらせて。
チャーミーは引っ込んでろ。
僕にやらせて。
資格？
お前さんはシャドウじゃねえか。ちょうどいいところに。お前さん確かエッグマンのおっさんと親しかったよな。ちょいと訳あってこのコンピューターの中に入りたいんだが、
こいつの動かし方はわかんねえか？
奇遇だな。僕もドクターの持つ情報に興味があったところだ。
感心してる場合か。エスピオ頼んだぜ。
承知。ドクターはきっと何かを知っているはず。
シャドウ、先ほどはかたじけない。実は訳あってエッグマンのダメージになる情報を引き出したいんだ。よし、手を貸してはくれるか。
So if we do the hero mission here, then we go to the Arc mission with Maria. If we do the neutral mission here, we go to the race with Sonic mission. Let's just do the neutral mission here. Nothing against USBO, but we don't have time to help you. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, you have to go straight ahead to get to the neutral ending. Red Tower, is it? Or is it the green tower? I should be able to recognize if it's the right tower once we get inside. Ah! Red Tower, gotcha. We're gonna keep Espio with us though because he's cool.
色を揃える仕組みを余計なものに触れると面倒ゆらいしかもそれを考えてからこの区画は守りが硬そうだ。決して派手な振る舞いはせぬ。お主ならこのブロックを縫って止めるはず。
These are some of the most hype missions in the game because they're so fucking colorful and the music is so amazing.
なんとこのような仕組みになっていたとは。任務遂行のためここは忍ぶのだ。あそこが出口は。しかしまずは全ての端末を探
You
し
can find the terminals on your own, SBO. I got shit to do.
どうやら無駄足だったようだな。完璧だ。
また現れおったな、このコソ泥め。
深く見つかってしまったか。ドクター、教えてくれ。僕は一体何者なんだ。なぜ僕には過去の記憶がないんだ。
まだわからんのかシャドウ。お前には探し求める記憶などないのだ。取り戻す過去もな。
所詮お主を欺くためのザレ言。この場から脱するためにも今は奴を倒すことに専念せよ。
コソ泥どもめ、貴様らなどこの場で粉々にしてくれるわ。
誰事に惑わされるな。己の信ずる誠を貫けばよいのだ。メカマンはあの頭部からメカを操っている。奴は直接狙うのが吉。衛兵には手を出すな。あの上昇する光のバーを用いれば上から狙えるのではないか。深く
これからが本番だ。
We're not undercover anymore, SBO.
ハンマーが振り下ろされるとその衝撃が広範囲に及ぶ。油断するな。
Oh, SBO collected my ring for me. Hello, Volt Tackle Chew.
過去がないだと。どういう意味なんだ、ドクター。
I have no past. What do you mean by that, Doctor?
完璧だ。
Alright, so coming out of Eggman's database here, teleporting out to another one of his bases. How many bases does Eggman have in this game? He has like 1, 2, 3, 4?
よーシャドウ貴様か
そう怖い顔すんなって。それよりあの黒いやつらどうやら宇宙から来てるらしいぜ。俺たちはこれからスペースコロニーアークに向かう。
アーク
カモン、奴らに一泡吹かせてやろうぜ。
スペースコロニーアークなぜだ僕はこの場所を知っている僕はここでマリア死んだ
へへ、早速のお出迎えらしいぜ。せっかくの歓迎だ。派手に答えてやろうぜ。な、シャドウ。
I wonder how this transitions to the neutral mission if you do the dark mission here.
なあ、シャドウ。
防御装置を全て解除する
I'd be interested to see the cutscene that transfers you to the last mission from here.
何が起きた
How you go from the space colony Ark to Eggman's lava base. Alright, so all you gotta do to complete the neutral mission here is fail the hero mission. So you let Sonic get to the emerald first. Hold on, I'm gonna restart so I can hear his dialogue.
なあ、シャドウ。覚えてるか？前にお前とここで走ったよな。あの時の続きと行こうじゃないか。エメラルドまで競争だ。
Alright, so a little bit of friendly competition. We're gonna have to lose on purpose, but we somehow still end up with the Chaos Emerald at the end of this neutral mission. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but anyway. In order to get the Chaos Emerald in the neutral mission, you have to let Sonic get the Chaos Emerald, and then you have the Chaos Emerald, and then you part ways with him. Yeah, I don't get it either. Fuck off, Black Doom. This is a race with Sonic. Maybe he gets the emerald first, but we pull some kind of dirty trick and get it. Snatch it from him. And then we go our separate ways.
お前とここで走るのも久しぶりだな。音速で飛ばすぜ。
Once again, I think they did a brilliant job at recreating the arc here. Looks like they pulled the texture straight out of SA2.
地面と接触せずに走行緑のエネルギーを入れたらひとたまりもないアークエネルギープラント
The Space Colony Arc is such a cool place. The Arc has to be one of my favorite areas in the Sonic world because it just has so many cool locations inside of it. The Space Colony Arc is like the Death Egg times 30. It won't let me use the chaos control here. Wow, this is a way to get through the level quickly. And now I'm doing chaos control backwards. Oh no. No, stop. Okay. Didn't want to accidentally complete the hero mission there. Alright, so now we just gotta wait here for 1 minute and 50 seconds. So, how's you guys' day been? Huh? Big ass light sticks. I already beat you. I'm just letting you grab it so I can steal it from you because that constitutes neutral for some reason. Where are you, Sonic? Because you're definitely not by the Chaos Emerald.
久しぶりだな、シャドウ。
誰だ？この僕を知っているのか？
忘れたくとも忘れられん。私から愛する家族とマリアを奪った憎き敵、シャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。
なんだと？僕がマリアを？
兄弟のいない私にとってマリアは本当の姉のような存在だった。しかしそのマリアもあの黒の軍団と狂気の科学者プロフェッサー・ジェラルドの雑誌によって生み出された貴様の存在によって消された。
僕がプロフェッサーとブラックドゥームによって生み出された。
とぼけるな。マリアだけじゃない。貴様のせいでアークにいた多くの仲間たちも犠牲になった。私の家族も。皆の恨み、今ここで晴らす。
お前の言うことが真実であるのなら、僕は慎んで罪を償おう。
本当に覚えていないのか。
しかし今は時間をくれ。僕に真実を探す時間を。
Gunn already has a bunch of robots on the Ark, so it's not out of the possibility that they sent a bunch of troops up here and he came with them. Shit! All the warring that the black aliens and Gunn are doing up here are reducing the Ark to pieces. The outer routes and towers of the Ark are collapsing. Alright, so what better way to find the truth than by getting all the Chaos Emerald and getting access to the Ark's databases, going directly to the source of where Shadow was created. Alright, let's use, that's the heal cannon, right? Let's use the almost Xiao gun. Like hell, we're gonna let that happen, Black Doom. This is the last mission on the semi-hero route. The Ark itself isn't falling, but the stuff on the outside of the Ark is falling off of it. Just bits of the Ark are just breaking off. That's what's happening here. Because of all the fighting that's going on around it. Well, Vector, that coincides with my goal. The computer room is where I want to go to. So, for what I consider the canon story, we have to, yes, find the computer room. Okay, I'd much rather go on the lower route here. The one route that doesn't kill me every single time I play this level. If you look at all the debris, you can find a bunch of props from Sonic Adventure 2 that are actually unused in these levels, so I think that's a nice touch. Fuck him up! There's the Chaos Emerald. We'll grab that on our way through here. Down where? Okay. Is there a reset camera button? Or do I just have to wait here? That was a bit flashier than it needed to be, Shadow, but okay. Alright, made it.
何のために僕は存在するのか。答えはこの先にある。完璧だ。
Alright, now hold on. I'm gonna get the cutscene, the proper subbed cutscene here queued up. OBS is stupid, so it keeps it keeps getting rid of my region that I select for the window.
ブラックドゥーム、貴様に聞きたいことがある。僕は本当に貴様とプロフェッサーの邪念によって生み出されたのか。教えてくれ。
その通り。つまり貴様は我が同胞というわけだ。おいシャドウ、大丈夫か？
ならば僕は償わなくてはならない。 亡くなったアークの犠牲者たち、僕が生まれてしまったことを。
愚かな人間どもに洗脳されようって。ならば貴様も人類と同じ道をたどるがよい。切り裂いてくれる。
All right, let's go. We gotta atone for all of the people who died on the Ark.
攻撃できるに違いねえ。消えろ。黙って従っていれば痛い目を見ることもなかったものに。奴が飛ばしてくる隕石みたいなものには正確にお前さんを狙ってくるぜ。とにかく逃げまくるんだ。切り裂いてくれる。お前の力を少々見くびっていたい。究極の力見るがいい。貴様これで終わったなどと思わぬことだな。ブーメランみてえなのはジャンプで避ける。
これが僕にできるせめてもの償いだ。完璧だ。ついに全てのカオスエメラルドが僕の手に。
貴様これで終わったと思うなよ。我々ブラックアームズは決して滅びはせん。
僕の名はシャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。過ちによって生まれてしまった危険分子。この奇跡の石と同様、この世にあってはならない存在。そう、それが僕の答え。
おい、早まんじゃねえ。奴らの言うことなんて気にすんな。お前さんは
Okay, so that is my preferred ending. That is what I consider the canon ending of Shadow the Hedgehog, because I think it makes, well, canon ending and route. I think the route makes the most sense for Shadow's character, even if he has amnesia, given Sonic Heroes, and has the best story, I guess, out of all of them. And the ending leads nicely into the last story. So let's go right into the last story. Okay, so the last story begins inside the Black Comet. We're gonna have to assume that Shadow left the Ark to go to the Black Comet to learn more about his connections to the Black Arms. So let's go.
ついに全てのカオスエメラルドを手に入れた。これで僕の本当の答えが見つかる。僕の全てが。
よくやったぞシャドウ。これで予定通り我らブラックアームズ繁栄の儀式が行える。さあカオスエメラルド。
シャドウ、エメラルドをこっちへ渡すんだ。
貴様何をしようとしてるのか分かっとるのか。
奴らはこの星を滅ぼそうとする悪魔よ。
浅はかな愚民どもよ。我々は人類を滅ぼしに来たわけではない。救いに来たのだ。
何？
この星の者どもは騙し合い、競い合い、無益な争いを続けることで種の破滅へと向かおうとしている。我々はこの愚かしい人類どもを絶望という完全なる秩序で守り、真の繁栄へと導こうとしているのだ。我々ブラックアームズに生命エネルギーを供給する家畜としてな。さあ気は熟した。これより繁栄の儀式を開始する。カオスコントロール。
バカだ。
何が起こったっていうの？
あいつカオスコントロールでこの彗星を地上にワープさせやがった。
そんなバカな。
僕はこのためにカオスエメラルドを。
そういうことだ。我が星は決して惑星と接することのない周期彗星。この惑星と接触するためには我が時空制御能力カオスコントロールを極限まで増幅させる必要があった。そこで我が計画に快く協力してくれたのがあのジェラルドというわけよ。
なんじゃと？
ジェラルドは我がブラックアームズの優れた生命力と引き換えに50年後7つのカオスエメラルドを差し出すことを約束した。その取引によって誕生したのがシャドウ、お前というわけだ。
So that's how he made Shadow immune to all diseases, just to cure Maria?
そんな。
あのマッドサイエンティストめ、己の研究成果のために星の未来を売りおったか。
More like for
彗星をワー
Maria.
プさせたぐらいでいい気になるなよ。ああ、こんな彗星ごときこの俺様がぶっ潰して。どうしたナッコース。うわっ
この彗星から放出されるガスはこの星の大気と接触すると化学反応を起こし猛毒ガスとなって貴様らの神経細胞を麻痺させる。もうすべて終わったのだよ。さあ我が子孫どもよ、思う存分この星の者どもを食らうがいい。
The Black Arms really are like a combination of the Flood and the Covenant.
人間どもに受けた行為を思い出す。
死んだ。
そして生まれたのがお前というわけだ。
シャドウ、助けて。
僕の名はシャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。一切の過去を捨てた男。誰のためでもなく何にとらわれるでもない。自らの意志で目障りな貴様を消す。
貴様を生み出してやったこの我に逆らうというのか。面白い。貴様ごときに何ができるのかじっくりと見物させてもらおう。
シャドウ、
頼んだぜ。
Alright, it's up to us. So why was Shadow able to resist the nerve gas? We'll find out.
聞こえるかシャドウ。奴はその奥にいるはずじゃ。
ハウスコントロールで突き進め。
僕はシャドウを信じてる。頑張って。
I think they should have had Shadow kill all of them before he left. And I think that's kind of what they intended, but they forgot. Like, kill all of the blobs trying to eat them. So this is why I think the semi-dark ending leads really nicely into this ending. Because the semi-dark ending has Shadow being really depressed about how he was created and the tragedies that ensued from it.
黒い奴らの合宿だよ。逃げて。
But here he declares that he's going to leave the past behind him, and he's not going to be a slave to it anymore, and he's going to defeat Black Doom all on his own. Yeah, it was semi-hero. If I said semi-dark, I meant semi-hero. Okay, so let's assume that Shadow just killed the aliens that were nomming on them before he left, because they're still talking to us and they don't seem to be in pain. The bullets here have ricochet, that's awesome. Ah, so I have to use Chaos Control here. Or do I? No, I don't. Haha, fuck you, game. I'm an experienced Sonic game player. I'll skip the checkpoint there. I think this game's tone and on aliens is pretty appropriate given the time period, because Sonic has always had homages to the pop culture of the time. And what was popular during the time that Shadow the Hedgehog came out? Halo. Halo was all the rage, so I think it's kind of appropriate that the Shadow, that the Black Arms sort of act as an homage to the Alien, the Covenant, and the Flood in Halo. They have the organization of the Flood, but the infective nature... Or they have the organized nature of the Covenant, but the infective nature of the Flood. And parasitic nature of the Flood. So, can I just farm you guys to get my chaos control up? Looks like it's the only way through, so yeah. Agreed, Adam. Why are you staring at me like that, Shadow? And oh my god, it reset again. Let me get the cutscene ready for y'all. These are really important cutscenes, so that's why I'm doing the subbed versions rather than the in-game dialogue versions.
よくぞここまでたどり着いたな、シャドウ。まずは褒めてやろう。しかしまだわからぬのか。我々の導く未来こそが人類に残された最良の道であるということが。
ふん、貴様のザレ言は聞き飽きた。今すぐ僕の前から消えてもらおう。
そうか、残念だ。所詮貴様もあの愚民どもと同類だったというわけか。だが貴様の体には我が種族の血も流れていることを忘れてはおらんか。
くだらん。貴様何を。
言ったであろう。貴様は我が血を与えた下僕だと。
まさか。
そう。貴様の脳をコントロールすることなど創造主にとってはたやすいこと。どんなに貴様が目を背けたくとも決して過去からは逃れられんのだ。
くそ、そんなバカな。
少しダウンじゃ。それはそうと SPO 早くしねえと、せっかく俺たちの手で探し当てた情報が無駄になっちまうぜ。
そう言われてもなんでまたしても自分が。
ああ、もういいから僕にやらしてよ。
じゃあバラこら。
動いた。
我が息子シャドウよ。
プロフェッサー。
何？
いつかお前にこの声が届くことを信じ、真実を語ろう。この研究所は政府の手によって封鎖されるであろう。研究資料はもちろん、わしや研究所の仲間たちも幽閉されてしまうやもしれん。わしが犯してしまった過ちによってあの彗星の悪魔と接触してしまったばっかりに。
ジェラルド。
だが聞いてくれ。奴らは50年後間違いなく再びこの星を訪れる。この星を我が物とするために、奴らの脅威に抵抗するためには奴らの力を利用するしかなかったのじゃ。な、そういうことか。シャドウ、お前の体には唯一奴らに抵抗できる能力が宿っておる。 奴らの彗星を砕くための光学兵器エクリプスキャノンも用意した。お前はわしら人類にとっての希望の光として生まれたのじゃ。この星の未来を頼む。
大丈夫よおじい様。あの星は私とシャドウが守るからね、シャドウ。
残念だったなジェラルドよ。貴様の希望の光とやらはすでにこのありさま。
That was before Gerald. Maria got killed and Gerald wished for the destruction of humanity.
マインドコントロールを克服しよったか。
なるほど、これが僕の真実。もう何も探す必要はない。最後にプロフェッサーの思いを果たし、今日こそ僕は過去と決別する。
You mean Gerald's wish before Maria was killed and he went mad and he wanted all of people killed.
それほど過去を消し去りたいというのなら消してやろう。過去も未来も。さあ来るがよい。メイドの土産に我が姿、その脳裏に刻み込んでくれる。
消えてなくなれ。
今のお前だ。カオススピアを放てるはず。カオススピアで奴を貫け。
D ボタンを押し続けてパワーを貯めればより強力な顔スピアを打てるよ。
シャドウのやつ派手にやりやがるぜ。
それは難しい。なーに心配いらないわよ。彼はなんて言ったって不死身ですもの。
さあシャドウに化したカオスエメラルド返してもらうかの。おいてめえ。
Oops, I had the cutscene on in the background. Sorry about that.
そうよ。あんたと一緒に行動してるあののが弱点に違いないわ。
カオススピア。
Once again, it's both of the final bosses, both of the people in this boss fight using the Chaos Emeralds. If you remember in SA 1 and 2, Perfect Chaos and Supersonic both used the Chaos Emeralds. And in SA2, the Bio Lizard also used the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow is right. Chaos Emeralds really don't belong in this world. Okay, I bet I gotta hit him in his face with the Chaos Spear. Okay, his eye, gotcha. How do I open his eye? You could also call the final hazard, the dad versus son fight, because, well, technically Shadow has two daddies, so that's interesting. But the final Shadow referred to the bio lizard as Professor Gerald's ghost, essentially carrying out his will. Oh, okay, gotcha. This boss fight is a lot harder than I thought it would be. So I wonder if this boss fight has a 10-minute time limit like the final hazard fight did. I really do like the designs of the black arms, though. They're really like devil aliens. They kind of remind me of Doom, actually. The Doom demons. Okay, I actually have to aim the Chaos Spear.
てもらう。ブラスト。カオスブラスト。カオススピア。究極の力見るがいい。コントロール。カオススピア。カオススピア。
Why is it not aiming at him? Also, why does his wing have a health bar?
カオススピア。カオス。
Ah, look at that! Eggman is saying that he lied about creating. He said he lied about creating Shadow. Oh, I ran out of rings. Okay, now I know what to do, so it should be a lot easier.
わしらはなんとかあの彗星からの脱出に成功した。もう遠慮はいらん。思いっきり暴れてくるんじゃ。
頑張ってシャドウ。
カオスエメラルドの力を得たリアルお前だな。カオススピアを放てるはず。スピアで奴を貫け。
D ボタンを押してくれてパワーを投げればより強力なカオススピアが打てるわ。
That's unlikely, Adam. I highly doubt that was the writer's intentions. So we finally get to use the Chaos Spear. I wish we got to use it during normal gameplay, so non-gun combat could be viable. Why doesn't it aim properly at his eye whenever I have the Chaos Control on?
奴の攻撃を食らったら飛ばされて時間のロスになる。
リングがなくなったら終わりよ。残りわずかになったら攻撃よりもリングを集めることに専念して。
奇跡の力、少々侮っていたようだ。ならば渾身の力でそれに応えよう。カオス。
Fuck your wing. Ah, fuck.
貴様に生を与えたこの我に逆らうということがどれだけ愚かな行為であるか身をもって思い知れ。
Not paying attention to my ring counter.
なんとかあの水星からの脱出に成功した。もう遠慮はいらん。
ハウスエメラルドの力を得た今のお前ならハウススピアを放てるはず。ハウススピアで奴を貫け。
B ボタンを押し続けてパワーを貯めればより強力なパーフェクトが出るわ。
俺シャドウ
おいシャドウ聞こえるか。スーパーカウントにキングが必要だ。究極の力見るがいい。
リングはバルーンから手に入るわ。あんたと一緒に行動していたらあの目が弱点に違いないわ。
愚かな人間どもと共に消えよ。もたらす奇跡の力、少々侮っていたよ。ならば渾身の力でそれに応えよう。カオスやコントロール。さあ愚かな人間どもと共に消えよいくら破壊しても無駄じゃ。無理か。逆転である奴の目をスーパーのカオススピアで貫くんじゃ。カオス愛と風やろい。コントロール。
リング。This is actually a much better boss fight than Sonic Heroes was. Than Sonic Heroes had. Oh, I didn't realize I could homing attack his eye. Okay, so I can't aim at his eye whenever he's launching an attack like that.
奴が人類の脅威から守るためには絶対的な力による駆除しか術はないのだ。シャドウに目を覚ませ。人類への同情が誤った選択であるということに気づくのだ。万物を司る神、究極の力を手に入れた不死の生命体のはず。
消えろ、僕の忌まわしい過去と共に。あとはこいつだ。
Alright, let me fix the cutscene here. We have to assume here that Shadow inserted 6 Chaos Emeralds to destroy the Black Comet rather than 7. Because if Shadow did insert 7 Chaos Emeralds, then that would have activated Gerald's final solution, quote-unquote, where the arc crashes into the Earth. And since Shadow has all his memories, we're gonna have to assume that he knows that.
彼は無事かしら。なーに心配いらないわよ。彼はなんて言ったって不死身ですもの。
さあ、シャドウに貸したカオスエメラルド返してもらうかの。おいてめえ
This game is grimdark edgy mess?
"皮肉なものだな。我々人類が犯した過ちによって最も苦しめられた彼に人類が救われるとは。彼とアークの犠牲者たちに償うためにも過ちのない未来を築いていこうではないか。協力してくれるね。
はい、もちろんです閣下。
アディオス、シャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。
Bam! And that is it for Shadow the Hedgehog, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this game was grimdark edgy mess. If it was grimdark edgy mess, then Sonic would be laying in a pool of his own blood and Shadow would be smoking a cigarette while holding a Magnum. But instead we have a happy ending. Well, anyway, that was a lot of fun. What is my final rating for this game? Well, first let me give you my overall thoughts on it. The game is, at its core, just a Sonic game. That's all there is to it. Just has the added projectile-based weapon gameplay. But other than that, and a more mission focus than the other pure get to the end of the goal ring Sonic games. As for this game's story, it's not how I would have gone about doing Shadow the Hedgehog. It did what it could with what heroes left it with, but yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have handled Shadow this way, but they handled it a lot better. It was a lot. They did this whole storyline a lot better than. It could have been a lot worse than it was. This game is rather ambitious with the multiple story line approach, which that inherently makes the story a bit messy and disconnected. But it's in return we have a fun story where the game asks you, who is Shadow the Hedgehog to you? Who is an amnesiac Shadow the Hedgehog to you? Because he's been on both sides before, so it asks you to make up your own interpretation for Shadow. And that's the fun of this game for me, is going throughout all the stories and coming up with your own reasoning as to Shadow's decision-making. And like I said, my preferred ending is the semi-hero ending. But yeah, because the story is so messy, that probably loses it a point, but it saves it from losing more points because it manages to make, in return, it manages to make going through the story a fun, interesting experience. This game's biggest accomplishment by far is just inspiring a lot of discussion and introspection. This Sonic game by far probably inspires the most discussion among fans, which I think is ultimately a success. I went into this game expecting not to like it at all, but I do like it. It's heavily flawed, but I do like it a lot. It's definitely a good game, and I think everybody should play it for themselves. And if you have the means to do so, get the NTSC-J version, the Japanese version, on an emulator, so you don't have to deal with the stupid localization, with the out of place and juvenile swearing and bad translations. So, with all that out of the way, I give this game the same rating I gave Sonic Heroes. I give it a 4 out of 5. If I had a more in-depth rating system, like, I don't know, 100-point rating system, this game would have, like, I don't know, maybe 5 points above Sonic Heroes. I do like this game more than Sonic Heroes, because it still has that same good gameplay, but there's more under the hood. There's more, I don't know, there's more content, story and character-wise than Sonic Heroes offered, which I think is valuable, but ultimately, I think Sonic Heroes does have the slightly better gameplay, but Shadow the Hedgehog has much better presentation and story, which I think matches them both pretty equally, which is pretty fitting since I think these Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog sort of form a duo. And unlock the Shadow Rifle, which is like the best gun in the game. Alright, so I give it a 4 out of 5. Now I'll remind you of all the other Sonic games ratings I gave. I gave Sonic 1 a 4 out of 5 and Sonic 2 a 4 out of 5. So I gave Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes the same rating I gave Sonic 2 and 1. Which just goes to show, you know, coming from someone who just finished the game and went into a deep review and analysis about it, it just goes to show that sometimes the gaming media can be wrong. Like I said, this game is flawed, and it does have its fair share of criticisms to levy towards it, but I think the hate is way overblown for this game, and it deserves a lot more appreciation for what it's trying to clean up after Sonic Heroes. But even if you don't like this game's story, it wraps itself up nicely, so it doesn't have Shadow doesn't have any baggage going into the next installment, Sonic 06. He left his past behind him, and now he's going to live for himself. Which, actually, that is a very relevant message to the future of the franchise, and particularly to Sonic Forces right now. Currently, Sonic is in a rut, stuck in a rut, rehashing his own old content and relying on nostalgia for points with the fans rather than being confident in themselves to create new stories and be ambitious like these older games were. So, if anything, Shadow the Hedgehog the message of Shadow the Hedgehog is don't be a slave to the past, and I think that's very, very relevant to the state of the Sonic franchise today. Especially Sonic Forces, which looks like it's going to be the Halo 5 of Sonic games, just a complete incoherent mess of as much shit as possible thrown in, just a shallow mess of fan service. Who knows? Maybe it won't be like that. The time you're watching this right now, it hasn't been released, but I just hope Sonic goes back to being confident in itself and having that ambition that it had before, and finally lays Green Hill Zone to rest, at least for, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. But anyway, guys, that has been Shadow the Hedgehog, and I've been Ruby of Blue. This has been a super fun stream, and I've had a lot of fun revisiting this game after many years. Replaying Heroes and Shadow has sort of raised my faith a bit in the Sonic series. I used to be squarely with the Adventure 1 and 2, and then after that, nothing. I didn't want to acknowledge the games after that. And I still kind of like that, but I've realized that the games after Sonic Adventure 2 still do have their own merits. And we're going to continue our playthrough of the Sonic games with Sonic 06 on the next stream, and we're going to give that game a fair shakedown on everything it does wrong, which is a lot, and everything it does right. So, stay tuned for that. I don't know when that'll be, but I will do it. And we're gonna play it in Japanese, which I know how to do. And so I hope you join me for that, for Sonic 06. It's gonna be an interesting ride to say the least. So I hope you'll join me then, and thank you all for coming and joining me on this amazing adventure. Bye bye.